Hi everyone, salut à tous, this is DJ Sai of Metal Messiah Radio. Welcome to my show, Le Tour du Metal, okay? Every Sunday, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and be sure you will have a fucking blast!
The station that offers you real music variety, playing music like this. And like this. And like this.
You won't escape the night. Your fate will seal today. Disease is spread. You pray for death. Evisceration play.
We are your Metal Music Messiah. MetalMessiahRadio.com.
Hey, what's up? This is Mitz from Madball. You're listening to Metal Messiah Radio with DJ Sai on his show, Le Tour de Metal.
Yeah, so hi everyone, salut à tous, this is DJ Sai of Metal Messiah Radio. Welcome to my show, Le Tour du Metal, okay? Yeah, so today I am with a great guitarist, Mitz of Madball, okay? Hello dude, how's doing today?
Hey man, everything's good today. We're here in Nancy, in France. Third French show of this tour. We started in Paris. We played in Normandy, and now we're here in Lorraine. I said it right? Yeah.
Yes, it's right.
And looking forward to the show. We haven't played here before, I don't think. I haven't been with the band here, so it's been at least 15, 16 years since we've been in this area.
Okay, yeah. So first, thanks a lot for all your stuff. I'm very fan of your music, okay? And give me always blast and happiness always when I listen it and when I play on my show, like today, because it's a special Madball, okay? Yeah. So yes, know that last October, Razlou of Sick of It All even in the same place I interview him, okay? And next June maybe will be Agnostic Front, yes, near my area. You guys of hardcore of New York City, you are very kick-ass, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome, yes. For you, Mitz, who is the funniest guy in the hardcore scene?
The funniest guy in the hardcore scene, I would say Jimmy from Murphy's Law.
Ah, yes.
Jimmy G. Just naturally funny guy. He's always, generally in a good mood. He's an amazing front man, and he basically, he's a funny guy. He doesn't write anything. And when every time you see him in between songs, whatever he says is something he just makes up on the spot. He's got a really good sense of humor.
Yes, okay. Who have this great idea for the ball of baseball in fire for the logo? Home run, the logo of Madball.
Oh, okay.
Yes, in fire. Home run for sure. Is it the strongness of all your stuff? Sure.
I believe. Oh man, I want to skip this because I don't know exactly who it is. I know who's done our artwork over the years. I'll just say that logo has been around for over 20 years. And he's done some different things. At first his eye was shooting out of his head.
Yes.
And then he was a smoker for a while. He had a cigar, and now he's not a smoker anymore. And in recent years, we've had some guys draw different different angles of him where he's like looking off to the side and then he's looking at you. You know, it's something that's become a trademark of the band, and you know, it's definitely entertaining.
Yes, okay. And Mitz, what do you think about our country, La France?
We've been coming here for a very long time. It's always good support for the music. It's a beautiful country with, you know, beautiful people, great food.
Yes. Sure.
You know, it's just wonderful place to come visit. And you know, especially in the last, I'd say in the last 10 years, the hardcore and the metal scene has really grown here. You've seen Hellfest turn into probably one of the biggest festivals in all of Europe. And I remember Hellfest, I'll tell you a story. I remember Hellfest when it was Fury Fest, and it was in a gymnasium for 500 people. We played with Scarhead with Agnostic Front in 2002. I think it was the first or the second Fury Fest ever. And then by 3 years later, it was up to 10,000 people, and now it's, you know, 100,000 people. It's crazy.
Yes. Of course, okay. Yeah, so last time you come to my area was last summer to the rock and roll train with Dagoba Lacuna Coil, okay? Your feeling about this gig?
That was the outdoor one that was kind of in the castle, right? Right?
Yes.
It was like, okay, yeah.
Yes, last summer with Dagoba, French band.
Yes. That was a fun show.
Yes.
It was a fun show. It was good turnout. I remember playing with Lacuna Coil because some of the Freddie and Hoya in our band also did Hazen Street, which was a rock side project of some of the Madball and H2O and other guys. And they had toured with Lacuna Coil about 10, 15, 12 years ago or so. So we knew them, so that was interesting to see them on the bill. But I remember that being a fun show.
Yeah, of course. Yes. Yes, by the way, soon 30 years of Madball. Yes,
Yeah.
So you did, and you do a lot of gigs on several areas and countries. Explain me if you have some anecdotes of gig you did before this one.
Some what?
Anecdotes of
Anecdotes of gigs before tonight.
Yes.
I'll talk more about France. We've always come through and some of the greatest shows I've ever had with this band and I ever remember with this band in the time I've been in it has been playing in Paris. We played the Nouveau Casino several times in Paris, and a couple of those gigs were some of the best gigs that I ever remember us having.
Yes.
You know,
There's a lot.
yeah, when you have a show, you know, there's always your front row of people going crazy, hopefully. And then there's a pit, you know, of the people dancing and moshing and slam dancing. And then usually to the back of the room is the people that are just, you know, they're drinking a beer, but they're watching the show.
Okay.
And the thing I remember from those shows in Paris were every single person in the audience, all the way to the last person in the back, with their fists up, screaming, singing the words, you know, like going crazy. So there's my French story again.
Yes, okay. Yeah, and explain me your first gig with Madball.
My first gig with Madball was in a city called Bielefeld in Germany. I've been in this band since March of 2001, and it was the first gig was in Bielefeld, Germany, and the next day was my 30th birthday, so I always remember that show, and it was a European hardcore party in Maastricht in Holland. And that was my second show. That was a really big show.
Okay, great. So, in 2014, was your last release, Hardcore Lives. What are you feeling about this album today?
It's we're pretty proud of it. It's you're seeing now we're a couple of years out. You know, the record's been out for a couple of years now, and some of those newer songs have really become permanent parts of the set. You know, we're getting good responses for them. It always takes a year or two for the crowd and for the kids to understand the new songs. And I think those songs have, you know, we've got we play 2 or 3 of those songs in the set now, and they do really well.
Yeah.
You know, we're the type of band that we're not going to get up there and play 20-year-old songs the entire show. We're going to play new songs, we're going to play old songs, and we're going to play stuff in the middle. We want to play a little bit of everything from our history.
Okay, yeah. So, by the way, it's the 10th anniversary of Infiltrate the Systems, okay? Yeah, so your feeling about this great album for me is one of my favorite.
Thank you. It's crazy to think that that's a 10-year-old record now. But that was a record where we really tried to push as far as we could our metal sound as much as we could. You know, we're always a hardcore band no matter what. But some of the influences in our sound is, among other things, is metal. And that album was probably the more metal record that we did around that time. And listening back to it now, it's you know, I'm still very proud of that as well. It's we're happy with the way it came out, and people still like it. We still play songs off of that on the show.
Yes, okay. Yes, for me, I have an anecdote. Yes, was the album Empire in 2010, okay, and was one also my fav, but for one thing, okay, because yes, it when my daughter was born, okay?
Oh.
So I listen always this album in my car when I go to the maternity.
Congratulations.
So yes, thank you. So
Yep.
yes, it was so amazing.
Good
I listen
memory.
Madball and see my daughter. I go so
Wonderful.
yes, okay. Was a great present of you for birthday of my
Yes.
daughter.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, so about this gig today, sorry. What are the most important songs for you to perform? Have you any surprise today? So,
I wouldn't say any surprises. It's as I said tonight. You know, we're going to do a little bit of the old the classics. We're always going to do the classics, and we're going to do some stuff off of the newer records.
yeah.
You know, there's a couple that we haven't played the last couple times through. We try to rotate songs in and out. We try to do some stuff when, you know, just to change things up every now and again. But no big surprises, but maybe 1 or 2 that you haven't heard us play.
Okay, cool. And what's new for upcoming new album? You can say a road.
Yeah, we're starting to get together and write music, and hoping to maybe have something out this year.
Cool.
Not really sure, you know, what the exact time frame is, but the process has begun.
Okay. Yes, we can't wait. And can you say a word in French for my French listener at Metal Messiah Radio?
Bonsoir. Bonsoir. From it's from bonsoir Madball. Hein,
Yes.
oui.
Bonsoir, c'est Madball.
Bonsoir, c'est Madball. Troisième fois en France cette tour.
Okay.
Et have fun tonight.
Okay. Merci.
De rien.
Okay. Yeah. So, anything else you want to share with us? Any last words?
No, just if I always tell people that, you know, if you've never seen us play live, that's what you got to see. Our records, you know, we're very proud of our records, but the live show is where it's really going on. That's what you need to come out and check out on Madball show. Everyone's welcome, whether you're a metalhead, whether you're punk rock, whether you're a hardcore dude, you know, or a lady, men, women, all ages. Come check us out. Everyone's welcome.
Okay. Yeah. So, thank you for the interview. Okay. Now it's time to have a fucking blast in your
man.
gig today. Okay. A
Yep.
great show, a great party. I'm sure of that. Okay. And know that means you are very welcome at Metal Messiah Radio. Cheers, bro.
Hey, cheers. Merci.
De rien. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, and you, if you want an interview in Le Tour du Metal at Metal Messiah Radio, no worries, send me a message in my Facebook search Serial Friends, okay? Yeah, be sure we'll have this interview on a fucking blog!